Can you guys hear me? Hope that you can hear me actually. So thank you for inviting me in this stream with the voice script actually. So yeah, hope that you can hear me guys.
Hello, hello.
Yeah, hi Pavel, can you hear me?
Yes, I can.
Okay, thank you for having here. So just wait 1 or 2 more minutes. I think then we can start. By the way, how are you today?
I'm doing good. Yourself?
Yeah, I'm also. Thank you for asking. So just kindly wait for a couple of minutes. No worry, then I think we can go ahead. I think we can kick off our image session. Are you ready? Can you see me actually?
I can see you. Let me turn my camera on. All right.
Okay, so yeah, first of all, let me thank you everyone for having here in this image session and also welcome in our Wise Crypto. And also guys, as you know, this is your favorite crypto space, all about I can say. And also today, I can say like today we'll discuss more about the blue jail, which is and also like I can say about the market situation. As you know, the market is very high condition. So we'll talk everything. No worry, guys. I can suggest is to tune with this administration and also the blue jail is I can say that is they have a plan, long-term plan that is transforming the DP with the storage and also the notes on your advice and you can earn rewards from here and so forth. So first of all, I'd like to ask our honorable speaker, Pavel, could you please just introduce yourself first of all, like how do you connect this project, and also could you just give us like an overview about your experience in the crypto industry?
Yeah, my name is Pavel, co-founder, CEO of Bluzelle. Sorry, I came down with a cold the last couple of days ago. I was at DevCon, and so voice still hurts from after that weekend or Friday and Saturday. Bluzelle, we're a 2017, 2018 project. Neeraj, my co-founder, and I started in 2017. The goal is decentralized database. Since then, it's expanded to decentralized storage and more DePIN with nodes and using AI and nodes and things like that. But what we originally started with a white paper 7 years ago still is applicable, and it's cool to see DePIN coming back and forth. We got listed on Binance early 2018, went through the bears, and kept coming through. So that's Bluzelle.
Okay, yeah, thank you. Happy to know. Like, and also like as you know, the market is booming right now. The bid is near about my like I can say, yeah, 9,001K actually. So there are a lot of I can say potentialities in the crypto market right now. I can say like according to the Tom Win, actually the market is blooming right now. But I can say like if you see the previous scenario that like in the summer of 2019 actually, the some criticized the cryptocurrency on social media like claiming it that could be used actually to facilitate the illegal activities in if I talk about the previous action actually, and also I can say the Trump administration regulatory actions include the SECS and also controversial lawsuit against the Ripple actually. But right now, I can see that is the Trump had changed his tune in 2024 actually, like aiming to win over the block of I can say single issue like the voters and also the perhaps the more crucial actually the big ticket donors and also cryptocurrency world. So I can say that is the Donald Trump victory in 2024, that is US presidential election, has significantly impacted the cryptocurrency market actually. So could you share a bit about this actually? What do you think actually it will continue or it will crash within this time?
Um, let's just take out even Trump, the election. Bitcoin is already consolidating for months, right? We've been through these before. If you look at 40 years ago, 2020, Bitcoin from August to about October stayed in that 10 to 12,000 range. Then it broke through in this is pretty normal, right? The Trump thing, what it did was election is I think it just people always have these mental risks, right? And it took a lot of risk off the table that, hey, at least, there can be some clarity of how Bitcoin will be used, crypto rules. So that makes people feel good. Institutions who want to buy beforehand. Maybe they were waiting which administration is going to come in. Let's see what happens before they buy in. So I think that brought a lot of new buyers in the past week because they just felt good. Will it crash? No, at least not for a year or so, I think. But will it pull back? Markets always get overheated. It comes back. Even if you look at NVIDIA's chart, right, over the past year, NVIDIA is, the bellwether stock now. Every time it moves, it'll go down 15 to 30%. And then people think, oh my God, it crashed. And then it'll go to a new high. Come back 15, 30%, go to a new high. So everybody who's discounting NVIDIA each time has been burned, right? So I think the same thing is Bitcoin, like expected to go up, expected to go down. But I think over the next year, everything's lining up properly where, I think it'll just keep going at least for a year through 2025.
Okay, yes, got it. And also, I think like during his election campaign, like the Donald Trump promised to reduce the government interference in the crypto market. That's the big reason I think, like including creating policies and like to support the cryptocurrencies. And also, not only this, I can say the former American president has also assured that like to the market, like they make America the capital cryptocurrency right now. So he also announced like the creation of a national stockpile of the Bitcoin. So this rise the price of Bitcoin with the Trump victory that was therefore quite predictable, I can say. And also Elon Musk has made a lot of influence there actually. So he made a lot of tweets about this kind of market and also the Donald Trump election so far. So I can say that is, the Elon Musk has the company Tesla that has been the most influential person campaigning for the Trump in this year, the president election actually. So that's one of the reasons. So, Pavel, like if people want to invest right now, what kind of consideration they have to put in their mind, like the risk or what kind of consideration they have to mind, you think actually?
To invest into Bitcoin
Yeah, like if they want to
and
purchase
crypto?
Bitcoin or they can trade with other currencies.
I mean, I think they should just look at it as risk reward now, right? Bitcoin itself, the risk reward is really good. It behaves like a very high end, very top blue chip stock like an Nvidia, right, or a Tesla, better than Apple, things like that. So you get a high performance. It is tech based, so it's still you get a high performance tech, but it's also a currency hedge that, if other markets or currencies go away, at least this is liquid, always out there. Um, and you can compare it also as a stability or well knownness of gold. So if you put that all together, it's a great product, right? It's like a tech stock, a currency hedge, and an alternative to gold. Those are three really solid things. So I think everybody in the portfolio, I mean, if you're younger, right? The thing you used to say is that, oh, put 1% of your portfolio into Bitcoin. I think if you're younger, like, 5 to 10% is good. Dollar cost averaging works really well. I've got three kids. From May 2019, I would buy them, I would dollar cost average each month Bitcoin and Ethereum. So, 50% in Bitcoin, 50% in Ethereum, and not too much money, but no matter what, it was an up market, down market, didn't matter. I just bought, stored away for them. I did the calculations the other day of how much that's returned. It's returned 49.63% return every year, compounded. So it's probably close now at 90K, it's probably close to like 9, 10X. And this is off of no like trying to look at charts, no trying to, are we in a bull market, bear market, listen to anything on Twitter, just ignored everything and just hit at the first of the month, buy each month for 5.5 years. So if you apply that going forward, and you got to believe that Bitcoin will keep doing it, then it's a really easy investment strategy.
Yes, definitely. So people like you have to consider some issues like if you want like you have to first of all understand the risk actually. You know, the market is too much volatile right now and investing it can be the very risky, but like you have to consider like price can be fluctuate dramatically or quickly landing on the substantial gains or losses, but you have to consider some kind of asset financials I can say situation like you can evaluate your financial situation or risk that will tolerance before the investment, determine how much you can afford actually to the investment without affecting your financial sustainability. And then you can keep up with some kind of research cryptocurrencies, like you can research the preferred market, you can research about the future, you can research about the present condition, and also you can keep up with the latest news. And also you can choose a reliable exchange for sure, like if you want to trade right now, so secure your investment then actually. So I think like prioritize security measures to the protect your cryptocurrency investment, store your cryptocurrency that is offline using hardware or wallets or any other cloud storage solution. So I think in this situation, you can take help of the DPIN. So we will talk about the DPIN, which is the I can say the bridge between the physical and digital worlds. They use the blockchains and provide the token rewards and for the publicly recorded services actually. So Pavel, could you like as for I can say like today we're going to discuss about that is DPIN and the Bluetooth role in the driving decentralized storage adoption. So first of all, could you just give us idea of what is DPIN actually for the newbies?
It's I mean, I love the term depend. It, you know, 7 years ago when a lot of our protocols were coming out, was focused on decentralized infrastructure, and that's all you called it was, you know, a decentralized AWS, Amazon Web Services, or a decentralized Dropbox. Now everything is deep in decentralized physical infrastructure networks, which is a cool name. So all it's saying is that right now, let's just say you have data centers around the world, right? And they're run by one company, Amazon, Google, Microsoft have them. What we're saying is, hey, there's like in the case of Bluzelle, instead of using these data centers that are sitting everywhere, what if we just used, you know, your computer at home has a lot of storage there, probably being unused. So to us is like, what if we could turn those into data centers? So now there's no central entity, it's decentralized because you, as a user, have that and everybody's got their devices out there. So it's decentralized. And in our case, Bluzelle is just a chain that's managing and making sure those nodes, those data centers are up, which could be your computer, laptop, or your phone. It's running, the storage is there. We can validate that if I stored a piece of information on the network, it's sitting in the right spot because it signs off as a transaction ID. Um, that's really what decentralized infrastructure is. Now people are applying it to different things, such as Wi-Fi networks. I think it's Helium that's done that, where they have nodes sitting out there. People can buy them and run their own node network and contributing to a Wi-Fi network. And then if you're participating in that, you can earn the tokens because that's how people are paying for it. And you're part of this network. And what it means to the end user is you get a cheaper product, probably more resilient, won't go down right away like other systems do because it's decentralized. And if you're the one providing the node or the service of that Helium node or Bluzelle node, you're getting paid for that. Does that sum it up, or do I need to go more?
Okay, I think it's enough, Nori. We will go deeper, Nori, after this. So yes, like you are correct. I think DeepIn can make the infrastructure, such as energy grids or I can say transportation system and communication networks, and also more accessible, efficient, and also resilient. So I can say like unlike the traditional networks controlled by the single entity, DeepIn use the blockchain technology to create the distributed system. And also this means that instead of relying on a few big components, a small group of regular people can control the things like the electricity, internet access, and data storage and other infrastructure actually. So may I know actually, Pavel, like if you think there are a lot of things. They're providing the same service as the DePIN. So what are the advantages of using the DePIN compared to the traditional infrastructure models?
Sorry, say that again.
What are the advantages of using the DePIN compared to the traditional infrastructure models?
Yeah, I mean, easy one. Let's just go with Bluzelle as an example, right? So let's just say you live in a certain part of the world and you have something saved on AWS, right? A corporation. AWS goes down at that point. Hey, for like hours, you don't have access to your data because it's sitting in a data center that just went off, right? Now you can say, oh, well, pay for replication. Well, now you have to pay an additional amount to make sure your thing is available all the time. So they're charging you more for it. Now, on let's say a Bluzelle node, you store a file with us. How we've done the math is it'll be replicated 13 times instantaneously on all the storage nodes in our network. So even if one network goes down, all the other ones are still up, right? So you're not paying for more replication, more safety or security. You're getting it all at once for one price. So those are two big advantages right there. Is one is, like I said, instant replication. It's always available, and the other one is you can be secure that it's tamper proof, because every time you make a change or store it, you have to sign off on the Bluzelle network. The transaction ID comes in, boom. So you are the authorized person saving it and taking it out, things like that.
Okay, yeah, got it. Thank you. And also, I can add with you actually, I think Deepin offers several advantages over the traditional centralized models, like it distribute controls across the network and also the making it more resilient to the failure and be able to scale the organically as a new partners, like the new participants join. Additionally, I think the Deepin reduces the bottleneck and high potential cost associated with the centralized management. This is the another reason I think. So if I talk about your the Bluzelle, like how does the Bluzelle token integrate into the DePIN ecosystem, and what role does it play in your ecosystem?
So two ways. One is Bluzelle is the payment method, BLZ, of how people would pay for storage on our network. It also is the way that if you're a storage provider, like a validator or a node operator, that's you have to stake the BLZ to show that you're going to stay to the standards. Because if you don't, you get penalized because you're not a proper running node. Because our consumers have to trust that it's going to be stored properly. So you stake that, but then you also get paid for that as well, right? So it's a way to stake to make sure your node is operational, and then you get paid in the BLZ fact for it too.
Okay, yes, got it. So, guys, you can check out their website also to learn more about the Bluzelle so far. And also, Pavel, I can say that is, the traditional data storage solution, they have so many challenges right now. Like, they have to keep up with the average cost, the single points of failure, and limited user
Yeah.
control. But if I talk about your architecture, like your deep architecture build is like very differently. So could you share a bit about how do you try to solve these kind of issues actually?
Um, well, it goes like we said, right? Is you know, five of us are on here talking. We each have a node out there. We connect to the Bluzelle network, right? So it could be like right now we're just focusing it on desktop computers or laptops, but in the future we're thinking mobile phones, gaming consoles, right? They have all this extra space. You connect it to the network, right? And through the SDK that comes on there. So now you're part of the Bluzelle network. You put up you set up your Bluzelle wallet, you stake the right amount of BLC on there. So now you're part of it. Now, if I'm a user, I need to I want to store a file that I want, right? That will go through our interface, run to the Bluzelle, upload the file. They'll pick which of the nodes that's on there that it's going to replicate to, and that's where it goes. And then developers go back and forth on that. It sounds very simple because you're just connecting two different parties together through our network. But as you know, with blockchain combining with traditional technology, there's a lot of work involved in making that happen.
Okay, yeah. Thank you for the clarification. Yes, definitely, guys. I can say that this Blue just isn't simply building a storage network. They empowering everyone to become custodians of their data. Actually, like turn any internet-enabled device into a storage node, and you can earn rewards for contributing to their networks, and also you can maintain sovereignty and control over your data. And like they're very simple, and also you get a access like seamless platform for content monetization actually. So thank you, Pavel. And also I can see like you have your the gamify, that is, you mentioned about the Blue Jail. It's a blockchain for the gamified with its ability to produce high quality games and the protect the players NFTs. So may I know like could you just give us an overview about your gamify actually, and also what kind of game people can create here, and also what kind of utilities they will get?
Well, I mean, GameFi we've seen is the goal was that, we a back end layer that if you got NFTs, assets that you're building, it's better stored on Bluzelle's network because, you know, it makes sure that the asset is yours, it doesn't take it. We are actually focused more on the deep end side now because GameFi really hasn't taken off. The users aren't there. The games aren't really up to par. So even though the infrastructure is there that can support it, we're pushing actually more ahead on the deep end side, making sure that, like I said, can we get it onto phones? How do we use AI to manage data properly and information? So we're leaning more on the deep end side, less on the GameFi for now.
Okay, yeah. Thank you once again. So, like as I mentioned, guys, you can check out their white paper, you can check out their website, and also others. I can say to show the power of the blockchain gamify the blockchain. They're also delivering their own play to earn game that is called Demon
I'm
Nation,
just saying
actually.
is what we're saying is we'll put that on pause, so there's no need to go into that. For the reason is we're focused more on the deep inside because GameFi users aren't there to the point that it needs to be ready for that.
Okay, yeah. Thank you once again. So let's talk about your token. I can see you have your token also. That is Let's token, I think. So could you share a bit about your token? Like if people want to buy actually, where can they collect your token, and also um, like how can they use it in your ecosystem?
Oh yeah, multiple ways. So BLZ is out. Binance is the main exchange that it trades on. We're also on HTX, KuCoin, and Coinbase as well. And then there's also Gate and a whole list of other exchanges. But the three main ones would be Binance, HTX, Coinbase. One of the things that we've got going is, you can buy it, you can stake it, obviously, because then you're earning the rewards, you become part of the test network, so you get in there. And also, we've got a couple of areas that we're exploring in DeFi that you can also use BLZ with.
Okay, yeah, thank you. And also you're providing, I think, the cloud storage services that is, I can say that is currently decentralized database operates as a blockchains, and also keeping data permanently, which is only increase the storage cost of data actually. So how do you reduce this cost through your Bluzelle actually, and also how much security you're providing like to the users?
Yeah, that's the really exciting stuff. So the storage cost is being reduced because you don't have as many middle people in there. And AWS, Google, they have to charge more because they have such a big infrastructure. They have land, the people that are operating it, checking on it. Remember, this is decentralized. So all the costs get down because the consumer, the user, like yourself, becomes a node operator, right? So you don't have to hire all these people to run all these data service centers. So that brings the cost down. Plus, you're getting instant replication in multiple places. Amazon's going to charge you more for that. And so that's where he goes. And then the security, obviously, because you have your Bluzelle wallet, it's blockchain ID. The security is tamper proof. Did I answer that all? Even if I missed
Yeah,
anything.
yeah, definitely. Thank you. Not really. You explained very well. So yeah, guys, I can say Blue Jail, it offers the true decentralized storage that is, which is I can say more reliable, more secure, and Bluzelle gives you the files, data, and also NFTs that I can say NFTs the security if needs by being available anywhere, actually anytime without the threat of the being offline actually. So yep, that's all. And also I can see like you have a lot of plan. Also you have your NFTs. I can say that by leveraging your decentralized storage system, Bluzelle gives the gamers and game developers the NFT like the type of NFT marketplace they deserve actually. So could you just give us an overview about these NFTs? Like how can people get these, and also can they trade with different exchanges? Is that possible?
Yeah, so our goal is when as games get developed, and not just NFTs, if you're creating music, if you're creating pieces of art, right? You want to store that somewhere. So we want to build our own marketplace called Capella, where people can have that, store it. You get the storage of Bluzelle behind backing it, so it's secure. It's not going to be taken. No one can. You are the copyright owner of it. No one can take ownership of it. And then also in that marketplace, the goal is that it'll be a place where people can come and exchange. They can buy the songs as NFTs, the art, the game assets, whichever it is. But that would be how it is. Using the security of Bluzelle and the decentralized storage of Bluzelle, make sure that you're the rightful owner. No one can copy your IP, and it transfers to the appropriate person.
Okay, yeah, thank you. Thank you once again. So people, if you have any question and queries about to the discussion, you can ask in our Binance. I will take within just after 1 or 2 more minutes some question from there. So Pavel, what is your future development plan after this? Like, yeah, according to your roadmap.
The big one, like I said, is end of this year, upgrading to the latest version of Cosmos. Cosmos is the chain that we use to build our chain. The main goal is that in the first quarter of 2025, have the node network out there so that all our users can sit there and be like, great, you know, the Bluzelle nodes are working. I can I can use these things. People are starting to earn in the first version of by renting out their laptops or their mobile phones. So the first goal of 2025 Q1 2025 is that the node network is out there. People are storing and they're able to use it fully for decentralized storage. And then after that, it would be expanding it to, let's say, like I said, hopefully mobile phones, consoles, things like that. And then also implementing AI agents to better manage the system and manage how where places are stored and how people retrieve them. So node network come out fully functional in Q1, expand the network to more devices rest of the year, and train up the AI to manage all the data and the storage services within the network.
Okay, yeah, thank you. So wish you good luck for the future. Just keep building and just keep doing good things. So thank you once again. So I can take just some questions from our community. The first one I got about, just give me a minute. Yeah, just give me a minute. I'm just searching
No
some
worries.
questions. Okay, yeah, the first one, do you have any plan to integrate with AI technology in your ecosystem?
Yes, we do. Our tech team is right now is researching that. We wrote it in our white paper as well, that we would use AI to actually data manage and manage the storage better. And then once we have that ready, we can start figuring out what other things we can do with artificial intelligence.
Okay, yep, thank you. So let me take another question. Okay, I think this is very important one. Like, who are the Bluzelle strategic partners and investors right now?
Oh, our investors are from a long time ago. Um, it's so long ago that people probably won't even remember these companies that did it then. There was NGC, there was Hashed. Um, those are the two big ones. I can't even remember the rest from back then. I mean, it's from 7 years ago. Strategic partners we're looking for right now is actually looking at other deep in projects that we'd want to partner with that can use our storage services. So, top of mind that what we want to work with is the companies like Render, Akash Network. Just we want to figure out the whole stack that they're doing what they do, compute, rendering, and then you have storage. So our goal is that we'd be the storage layer for multiple of these companies.
Okay, yep, thank you. So, yep, there is another good question. Like, how can I become a validator of your Bluzelle?
Oh, the easiest way is if you go to our site, docs.bluzelle.com, you'll see our Git book in there, and it says right there, become a validator. Click on there, and all the information is set.
Okay, yes, definitely. So guys, yeah, it's very easy. Like you can become a validator, just visit the website and as he mentioned about the address, you can go there and you can take part. Okay, so just let me find out some good question. Okay, do you have any buyback and any burning program?
No, not as of right now. But once the
Yeah,
network is operational, when the network is operational and going and the network is earning more fees, use those to buy back.
okay, and also I think like you have your staking mechanism I can see in your website.
Yeah.
So like, could you share a bit about the staking procedure?
Well, we had those just as for the last 4 years, just to incentivize people to support the network, be part of the community. Going forward, the main staking is going to be only for validators. That you go in there, you validate on the network, you join one of the nodes or you delegate to one of the validators, and then you could earn back.
Okay, yeah. So yeah, guys, like as I mentioned, you can check out their white paper also to get the whole idea about their staking features. Actually, they have they have the Bluzelle staking economics. You can check this out. Yep, thank you once again for answering this question. So yeah, I got about like what is your expansion plan? Do you have any plan to expand your community all over the world so that people can use it, people can access these?
Oh yeah, what we want to do is focus on core areas, and like I said, for us, everybody's got a device, whether it's a phone or a laptop, everybody has it. Each of those should become storage nodes for the network and allow people to become part of the network and grow. So once the network's up next year, we'll do heavily marketing in different regions and seeing where there's high penetration of mobile phones that are being underused capacity and try to tap into those. Most likely it'll start in probably Asia.
Yep, sorry, I just talking with you my mic. Okay. Yep, thank you once again. Just give me 1 minute more, find out more questions. There are a lot of questions people are asking about your token, your future plan. I think we already discussed about these. So just find out some good question. Okay, just give me 1 minute more. People, if you have any question and queries, you can ask, and also just if you have any good question. Okay, yes. When will the Bluzelle be on Bitgate, like you said?
On where?
Bitgate, actually.
I don't know. I don't know when we can't discuss exchanges, right?
They ask with their just on from their mind, actually. No worry. And also, there is another question. Can I play your game on mobile or PC? Is that possible?
No, not as of yet. That, like I said, we're focused on the deep inside, making sure the infrastructure comes out there first, and then go back to the game.
Okay, no worries. So one last question from mind. What
Okay.
advantages do you have over the competitors?
Oh, I would say competitors is once again, it's going to come down to as people become as big tech companies keep coming there and they're taking control of everything, people want to have control of their own data, their own information on their own devices. So aside from one, you're getting the security and you're in control, you're having the tools of it. So that's a big advantage. Second is what do people care about? Cost, right? because we're running a decentralized network. We don't have the same operating cost as these other ones do, and you're getting better value for it. You're getting more storage at a cheaper price. You're getting replication. You're getting as close to guarantee that'll always be available as you can. The other service providers won't be able to offer that.
Okay, yeah. Thank you once again, Pavel, for answering all the questions from the people. By the way, people, if you have any more question and query, just go to their social and ask there. I will find. And also, Pavel, there's another question from mine. Like, how do you plan to attract more people actually in your like project actually? And also, what is your marketing strategies for now?
Marketing strategy right now is, like I said, is right now we've been very developer focused. I think once as we get closer to the end of the year, and especially in Q1, when consumers can understand our product better because they have devices, like I said, phones, they have laptops, we become more consumer focused, where all your consumers are actually becoming your network providers. So our strategy there would be like heavy brand, go really push not as developers, but at the consumers saying, join our network, start earning, and see what you can get.
Okay, yeah, thank you once again. So yeah, I think like guys at the Blue Jail, they are decided to building a secure and scalable and self-sovereign data storage ecosystem that empowers the creator economy, and also their mission is to democratize the access to the digital content while driving the global adoption of the DPIN actually. So guys, you can join like you can join this journey actually to shape the world, to shape the future actually to the Blue Gel. So, Pavel, do you have any other like closing remarks or any important things that you want to share with us, or like any advice for our community?
Yeah, I think if you're in this space, obviously, you guys know Bitcoin, Ethereum, things like that. The killer apps that have been showing where decentralization works really well is one, DeFi, right? We all use it. It's great. It's fixing all the rails that traditional Fi can't. I was just out with some TradFi guys today earlier, and they can't believe some of the stuff DeFi can do in terms of infrastructure, savings, speed, things like that. Then the other part is DePIN, because everybody knows these products, right? We all use networks. We all use devices. We all store things somewhere. So having decentralized physical infrastructure is the easiest use case there to go. So if you're investing into crypto and you want to know which themes to focus on, and DePIN also goes into AI. So if you're looking at which themes to go on, obviously it's DeFi and DePIN are the biggest use cases out there.
Okay, yes, definitely. Thank you, Pavel, for having here for your comment. I would like to thank you all of our committee members actually for their nice question. And also, guys, don't forget to join their like follow their official account, Blowgel, on the Twitter if you want to get their future plan and updates so far. And I think like the Blowgel will provide a that is data layer built on the decentralized storage node infrastructure, and their mission is to streamline the cloud computing for anyone to participate in the future deepin. So you can get their services, you can use their platform, you can make your life easier actually. So thank you, Pavel, for having here. Wish you good luck for the future, and thank you everyone.
Thank you, and great summary at the end.
Okay, yeah, have a nice day. Bye.
Bye.